a very short tutorial on basically how Scratch works. So today I'm going to be making a short game and showing it to you guys, and basically going through some stuff as we're creating our game. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is our Scratch background, as you can see. So the game I'm going to be creating today is basically is going to be a chick and a few obstacles in its way that are going to be gliding from the right side of our screen to the left, and we'll be pressing the space button to jump over these obstacles. So let's just get started. As we're moving on, you guys will understand what we're trying to make. So we're going to go ahead and choose our sprite. And here's the chick. Yeah, this is what we want. And then we go over here, backdrop. This is basically the background you want to keep. So I'm gonna choose the blue sky. So let's place this down here, and then go ahead and change. So we go to motion, and then we go all the way down. You can see change Y by 10. So what this does basically on the Y-axis, it helps your sprite go up by 10 each time. So let's try that. There you go. Just set it back down. And then I want this to be repeated 10 times. So I place it in this. So I go to control and I take the repeat and I keep it in this. So now I'm going to try pressing it. As you can see, it still works. So the next thing you want to do is you want to do the same thing, but you want your character to come back down as well, because right now it's just going up. So you do the same thing. So you go back to motion, then you go to change Y by 10 again. You drag it on your display panel over here, but this time instead of 10, I'm gonna select -10. So this does basically, it goes down by -10 on the Y-axis each time. So let's try it out. There you go. As you can see, and we want to go back to control again and repeat. Oh, sorry, 1 second. There you go, and connect these two. So let's see now. There you go. So you can see that this is basically a quick jump. So that's working. And now what we want to do is we want our character to jump whenever we press the space bar. So for that you want to go to events, and then you can see this when space key is pressed. So I want to go and place this right on top. So now when I press on my space key, you can see that my character starts to jump. And the cool thing about Scratch that I really love is that you can add different sounds to it. You can also go ahead and record your own sound and install it and put it and connect it to this. But for now, I'm just gonna take this, start sound chirp, and keep it right here. So whenever I press my space bar, it's gonna chirp. Yeah, there you go. Now our character can jump as well, and the chick is chirping. So the next step is I want to add my obstacles, and for our obstacles we're going to add eggs, as I mentioned earlier. So we're going to go ahead and look for eggs. You have a lot of things to choose from. Egg, there you go. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and select this. Okay, perfect. So what I want to do now is I want to reduce the size a bit, because I want it to be a little bit smaller than my character. So I'm going to just reduce it to 80. There you go, perfect. I mean, you can play around with the size as well. It depends on how you like it. It's just based on you. So now, what I want to do is I want to make this obstacle start from right here and glide from the right side of my screen all the way to the left. And as this obstacle is gliding, I want my character to jump whenever I press the space key. So we're gonna do that now. We're gonna make our obstacle glide from the right side of our screen to the left. So what we want to do is go to motion, and you can see over here, right here, as I move my egg, this updates as well. So I'm going to set it right here. I'm going to set it right here, and then go to X. There you go. And then we'll take this. So this, oh sorry. So put it back there, and then we want it to glide. So now this is basically set. So we know that we want it to stay right here, our obstacle. So let me just try playing it. Alright, okay. So now we move our egg to over here and glide. There you go. So now our egg is gliding. But what you want to do is drag your egg all the way to here. So it glides perfectly from the right side of your screen all the way to the left. And then once you place it right here, you want to take this right here, glide 1 second to X coordinates, and put it right here. Let's play it. Let's see how it is. There you go. That's perfect. But there is a problem, and the problem is that I feel like the egg glides in too fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and reduce the time to 3 seconds. Let's see how that is. Perfect. So I think that's perfect. I think that's fine. So now what I want to do is I want to put this in a loop. So whenever I'm playing my game, when my obstacle ends up here, the game doesn't stop. It keeps going. It keeps going in a loop. So what I want to do is go to events and go to control, and then I want to take this forever loop and I want to place it in here. There you go. And let's try it out now. Alright, perfect. You can clearly see that the game doesn't stop and it keeps going. And I'm gonna go to events. So this right here, the green flag is basically this. So this is to stop and this is to start the game. So as you can see, I'm gonna press the green flag and my game's gonna start. I'm gonna press the red button and it's gonna stop. So this indicates that when the green flag is clicked, the game starts, and keep this egg on a forever loop and let it come back. Alright, now that we have that sorted out, we wanna add so you can see that's clearly working right now. But then there's a problem. When our chick hits the egg, the game doesn't stop, it just keeps going. So there's a problem right there. So for that, we're gonna go to control and then go to stop all and take wait until then we go to looks, I think. Oh sorry, we go to sensing touching chick. I'm gonna explain this in a quick second. Just okay, there you go. So basically, what this does is, um, uh, when your chick runs into the egg. So let's say if I don't jump, if I don't make this jump right here, if I don't make this jump, if I don't make this jump over here, it my game will stop. It will sense that the chick has hit the egg, and the game would come to a stop. So that's basically what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna show you guys how it works. So now I go to control. I mean, yes, and add this here. Okay, so it should work now. Let's just try it out. Okay, so I'm not gonna jump. Let's see if it works. There you go. See the chick hits the egg, and it comes to the game comes to a complete stop. This is what we wanted. So you can see wait until touching chick, and then stop all. So stop everything that's going on with the game. But then we still have another problem. Let's say I make the jump over here, and I stop on top of the egg. When I restart my game again, my chick is not going back to its original position, and that's another problem. So that's a mistake we made in the beginning of the game. So we can fix this by making the chick go back to its original position. So we'll go to the chick, we go to motion, and we take go to X, which is right here. Place it down here. When the flag button is clicked, there you go. So now it should go back to its original spot. Just 1 second, sorry. So you want to place your duck down first. I mean, sorry, your chick down first, and then go ahead and add this. Now let's try it out again. So let's say I make the jump, and then I land on top. There you go. The chick goes back to its original position. This is what we wanted. So this is what was wrong with the game, and now it's fixed. There we go, and the bird is chirping, so that's fine. So now what I want to do is I want to add another obstacle, but I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate my egg. So I'll add another egg. So duplicate. You just right click and duplicate. Now place it down here. Let's say perfect. So as the first egg glides, I want the second egg to glide as well. So for that, I go to control, and I want to go to wait for 1 second. We just play it. You guys can always go ahead and pause and continue again to see how it's working out, and then if there are any errors, you can always fix it. So I think there's an error here. Yep, there is. So you can see that the egg starts from the middle of the screen and then restarts and goes all the way from the right again. So I don't want that. So that means there's a problem. So I don't like this egg just sitting in the middle of my screen. So what I wanna do is I wanna hide this. So I go to looks, and then I wanna go down to hide. So I go here, hide, perfect. And then after 1 second, so after the first egg passes by, I want it to show. So after that, after the 1 second wait, I want my egg to show. So let's go ahead and start again. There you go, perfect. It doesn't start from the middle of the screen. Let's look at it one more time. Yes, that's perfect. So the last step remaining, because everything is fine now. Let's go ahead and try our game. Yes,